Hello, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Free the Fig. I am your host, the voice of your adulthood, Mr. Boney Shivani, aka the Booker Man, Boney Con, aka J Bone, aka John Swallow. And we are here for another edition of Free the Fig. If this is your first time joining us, this is where I kind of pick a figure and I unbox it. We go through the whole figure, kind of trying to talk about the historical significance of the figure, and we talk about packaging, all that good stuff. And then lastly, we get like a little bit of a rating to go along with it. But first, make sure you head over to my website, comingdowntheaislepod.com. That's where you can find all the links to the podcast. Of course, YouTube channel, the all my social media links, and Pro Wrestling Tees link. Okay. Also, make sure you're following Pod Foundation. The Pod Foundation, of course, is a collection of podcasts with myself, Turbo Tavern, Extra Cooler, and the Chick Foley Show. And my trusty little knife here. I got this week. I've got, of course, Mr. Bob Orton, Legends 13. So let's talk about him. The father of a very famous professional wrestler, Randall Keith Orton. This is Robert Keith Orton Jr. He is, of course, the second generation. Randy, of course, being the third generation. And this is what we got right here, folks. I know, again, the glare is really bad, so just excuse that. Let's look at the bottom, of course. Down here, we've got the picture of Bob Orton. We've got the WWE Legends logo and Cowboy Bob Orton. I want to thank, actually, Foley fam member Mr. Mike Rivera for hooking me up with this. We did a little trade ski, and he hooked it up for me. So thank you, Mike, for that. Side panel real quick. We've got of course, Bob Orton. And then Bob Orton on this side. So if you are a mock collector, those look really good. Just to kind of prop it up just like that on a bookcase. If you're like me and likes to get in there, we're about to do that, baby. So we got the back. We'll get into the copy right there, of course. And the bottom, the rest of the series, we've also done the unboxing for Triple H already. So check out the archives. You also got the Hurricane and Jake the Snake Roberts in two versions, in the blue, red, fiery pants, and then gray pants with the green snake. So definitely Hill Jake. So make sure you're checking those out. These, of course, are only available on Target currently. All right. So let's read the copy here. Cowboy Bob Orton, the ace. Cowboy Bob Orton was known for three things: being tough as nails, wearing a cast for an arm injury that oddly never seemed to heal, and act as a bodyguard for his friend Roddy Piper. In fact, on March 1st, 1986, he fought Piper's nemesis, Mr. T, in a boxing match, hoping to soften up the movie star. The overconfident Orton let his guard down too often and resorted to cheating. That backfired, however, leading to the WrestleMania 2 boxing match of Piper versus Mr. T, with Orton in Piper's corner. Excuse me. All right, yeah, so this is representing of that match with Mr. T. They also have the 2-pack with Mr. T and Piper where they're boxing. That was a ringside exclusive. It's going to be kind of pricey, tough to come by. I don't think that they're available at the moment. I think you're going to have to find those on the secondary market, like I will. I was stupid enough not to get this. Now I'm kind of regretting it, now that this Cowboy Bob Orton's out. Definitely need this Bob Orton to complete I want to do a WrestleMania 1 main event, or at least get close to it. They do have the Hogan and Mr. T coming out. And I'm pretty sure eventually they'll have a WrestleMania 1 Piper. So as I'm talking, I'm going to go ahead and rip open this bad boy. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have a Piper We got Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Excuse me, Paul Orndorff. If I can talk. Technically, Snuka was also involved in that match as well too. Um, but I don't think you'll be seeing, unfortunately, any more Snuka figures for the time being. All right, this is the first glimpse of it. Looks great. So this is the packaging looks without all that glare, except we still have the glare right here with the coat still nicely tucked away. We got some hands, we got a hat, we got a jacket, we got boxing hands, and we've got the cast. So we'll go through it all. The jacket is a soft goods kind of leathery with the tassel fringe. We've got the traditional Bob Orton cowboy hat in there, kind of Crocodile Dundee if you're familiar with that movie. We got some two sea grip hands. So we'll put the sea grip hands because I'll probably actually use that, and I'll get to why. Well, mainly because I don't have the Piper Orton. I'm sorry, the Piper Mr. T boxing match, but I will make sure I keep his hands, the boxing hands, nice and tucked away for future use. I'm going to use probably intro or his wrestling gear as to pose it. But here we go. So these are removable right here. We'll get to that. I believe these cuffs are removable as well too. We've got the cast, so I will be putting this on his left arm. So if you're not familiar with the cast, what that is, he actually broke his arm, and the war to settle it all, the score to settle it all against Jimmy Snuka, and kind of used that as a gimmick. So he no longer. So yes, these do come off. These little cuffs. Oops, there you go. So anyways, he kind of continued using the cast even until Randy was in WWE. So now we got him. He's armless. So we're gonna put the cast on, and I'm not okay. So this is just gonna slide on onto his left arm like so, I believe. Yeah, just like that. And so there's this cast. And we gotta make sure we get the right hand. Boom. Oh, actually, let me go ahead and put his. It's better to have your figure handless when you are putting on any type of soft goods. Makes it easier. So there you go. Boom, boom. And we're just going to put this together like so. One. And two. So this is almost a 2-in-1 figure. You, of course, would need to get a second one. Real quick, I like the side on the side of the boot, so just notice that. It's got Ace on the side. It was kind of his kind of gimmick name there. And you got the knee-high socks with the knee pads. And then to top it all off, we got to give Ace his hat. Boom. What a great figure. I love the soft gear on it. I like how you can do, more than one with the boxing gloves. These do have some small parts to go along with it, so definitely be careful. I will be putting these in a kind of fodder bag. I just kind of keep all hands together. It's the best thing to do. Of course, I'll definitely be able to tell because it's the only ones that come with black boxing gloves. So that is it. Man, I think I'm gonna have to give this an 8.5. This is a solid figure, I think this is about the best you're gonna get with a Bob Orton. I mean, he's not very toyetic, He's just regular blue, red trunks guy, basic boots. He's not a Toyota guy, which is okay. You don't have to be. I do like the cast. I might even bump this up to 8.75. I think it's just really good. The hat is perfect. Fits on there great. Nice curly mullet like he had in the 80s. Man, once they start rolling out with some of these WrestleMania 1 figures, we've got the Hogan WrestleMania 1 and Mr. T WrestleMania 1. Those, of course, are going to be Ultimates. I think those are going to be Series 13 in the Ultimates. Those are going to have a nice little collection for sure. So, so we'll stay tuned, of course, to that unboxing when that comes available. All right, this has been Free to Fig. Thank you for joining me for this week. Make sure you head over to comingdowntheaislepod.com to follow all our links. Go follow the Pod Foundation. Go follow Coming Down the Aisle. Go follow Turnbuckle Tavern. Go follow Chick-fil-A. Go follow Extra Cooler. All of those people, fine folks here. We all kind of support each other. Until next week, this has been Free to Fig. Peace.